3x to the Lex, right back at you with one more. Let's do it. Hey guys, here today to check out one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time. Armored Warriors by Capcom. This is one of the great beat 'em ups ever. This is an absolutely outstanding beat 'em up game. It was pretty much released at kind of the end era of the original golden era, the end of the golden era for beat 'em ups, which I would probably peg as like 94, 95, kicking off in 87 with Double Dragon. By then, most of the interest had shifted toward one-on-one fighting games. Mortal Kombat was big, Street Fighter was big, Killer Instinct had came in the game, Samurai Showdown. It was a lot of contenders, and those were making the real money at the arcades at that time. So beat 'em ups, really after Street Fighter 2 hit, started to decline because it started to be less and less interest. Actually, to prove that point, the sequel to this game, which is Cyberbots, was actually made as a fighting game instead of an actual beat 'em up sequel. It actually came out as a Street Fighter 2 clone, which I'll show Cyberbots off one day, which is kind of like the sequel. A lot of these characters came about and were included in the sequel Cyberbots, but it was a one-on-one 2D fighting game with the same mechs. But anyway, back to Armored Warriors. Hey, outstanding game. It's just the graphics. It's a 3-player game. It looks phenomenal, and it just plays really well. Like, I don't really have any bad things to say about this game. Graphically, it just was an outstanding game. A lot of unique vehicles. Like, the demo is just running now, but as you can see, all 3 characters jumped into one vehicle. The attack, it just was very, very unique. Never really seen like a mech beat 'em up game. Guns, weapons, just all type of chaos on screen, and it's a ton of fun with 3 players. So this, like this Alien vs Predator, Knights of the Round, they had multiple 3-player beat 'em ups, and this was like maybe the greatest one. But without further ado, let's get into it. One of the worst things about this game is as fantastic as this game was in '94, it really never appeared on any platform. It would have been a great game for Saturn. Saturn probably would have been able to handle this game pretty well. Maybe even 32X. I think a 32X port would have worked well too. But at the time when this released, like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, probably Sega CD, those platforms, this game would have been like way too much for those to handle. Way too much animation, size of the characters, fluidity of the game. Like, it's way too much for 16-bit systems, but Yeah, PlayStation, it never really did well with like these big 2D animated games with lots of animation. The regular PlayStation games always kind of suffered. PlayStation 1 didn't have a lot of RAM, so it would have suffered on that platform. But Saturn probably would have did well, I'm thinking. 32X, I don't know, I'm not sure. Saturn for sure. But, you know, it was kind of one of those games that slipped through the cracks. It was a fantastic arcade game, but no home port, so that's one of the reasons why it never really got real popular. A lot of guys don't really know about this game. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to showcase it. And it's just a fantastic game, man. I like the items. The items are just badass, man. They changed the priorities on the way you can damage enemies. Like the drill, you can just run through enemies, but with this long bar hook, you can just grab enemies and like power drive them. Still got guns and stuff. This game is just a ton of fun. Now imagine this with 3 people like duking it out. Underwater mechanical octopus. old school bonus stage, something you don't even see in games nowadays. Bygone era for sure. Damn. All right. Anyway, guys, just wanted to do a quick run through, quick showcase, better yet, of Armor Warriors, one of my favorite Capcom beat 'em ups ever. I'm gonna do a proper playthrough of this game soon. But for now, I just wanted to do a quick showcase of it because I've mentioned this game and referenced it a lot on my channel. So I just wanted to show it off, to show you just how impressive this game was and how much fun it still is. So anyway, guys, 3x to the Lex out. And I'm going to get you on the next one. Peace.